Yeah, man, I grew up a little too fast. I think there's a couple things, key things that have happened in my life that have led to me growing up a little too fast. I think the biggest thing is just growing up humble, right? Like I don't have very wealthy parents at all, even though they did everything they could to make sure that, when I was a kid, I was able to have everything that I needed, and even as an adult, they still support me. I just think seeing them struggle as a kid kind of put this work ethic mentality into me to be like, yo, they're busting your ass for you. They're busting their ass for me. When I become an adult, I'm gonna do the same thing for myself and make them proud. I think that really kind of elevated my maturity, and it kind of was a bad thing too because not that I didn't enjoy my teenage years, but I took them very seriously, especially with school and shit, and saving my money. And when I worked during the summers, I bought my first car in cash, $6,000. I was like, here, $6,000 check, bought my first car. I don't even have a car payment, and right now, I got a decent amount of money saved up. So realistically, if I wanted to make some moves, I could. But currently, I'm not in the process of doing that. But all I'm going to say is if you have that mentality, it's not a bad thing. I see a lot of people who are very mentally mature for their age, and they think it's a bad thing because they're not out having fun. That's a good thing. You're much more ahead of other people, which I'm not saying, I'm not trying to diss other people or anything, because I think life is a marathon, not a race. But at the same time, you are much more ahead of other people. People are like, oh, I should be partying in my 20s. And I'm like, I got plenty of time to party. I got my 30s, my 40s, my 50s. For Christ's sakes, the way that the world's going, we might live to we're 120. I got plenty of time to party, plenty of time to have fun. I'd rather bust my ass in my 20s and be set for my 30s and 40s to party for my 20s and then struggle in my 30s and my 40s. No. My parents, my grandparents didn't bust their ass for me to do the same thing as these other people. I'd rather set myself up so that when I want to start a family and when I want to have kids, they can be even more better than me and better their lives. And I think also being mentally aware that a lot of people have told me, don't waste your 20s. You're not going to be young. You're not going to feel as good. Make your money now. Make it now. Invest it now. Figure out what you want to do. Get good at skills early. It's good to be mature. Don't think it's like a cringe adult thing at all. It's good to be like that. And I'm not saying that you shouldn't have fun. I have plenty of times where I have fun. I go out fishing, go out and have a couple drinks. It's fine. But you shouldn't be doing that shit all the time. And that's another thing. That's why I overall just deleted social medias. I'm on, I think, Facebook. That's it. Just to see what, my family's doing. But I don't have any social medias. I just think that shit's for high school and in college. I don't talk to anybody on there. Why do I need to be on there wasting my time? It goes into the whole maturity thing. I don't need to be looking at that shit. It just doesn't concern me. Yeah, man, that's overall my plan. I'm gonna bang out my 20s the best I can, try to keep myself as healthy as I can, and just work my freaking ass off and try to make something out of this life, man. You only got one. I'm not gonna waste it. I'm not gonna waste my young years wasting time. That is the one thing you can't get back is time. And I guess also living in regret. I know so many older guys from me working out in the trades like I do that say I wasted my time doing stupid shit and now I'm facing the repercussions in my 30s, 40s, and 50s. So many guys have told me that they've wasted their time and they're never going to be able to get it back. And they're so behind in life because they did that. And I learned off of them. Dozens of people have told me that. I'm going to learn off them. I'm going to take that advice and I'm going to use it in my own life.